Alright, so today on NewbieVeT, got two special guests. We got my dog, Top Chef, and my boy, Monster Mo.
Monster Mo.
Never right.
Never right. Never right.
Yeah, I got you. So how's going on, King, man? Finally got y'all. And, you know, we supposed to have been having this interview for a while now, but finally locked it in. So, y'all from Saluda.
Well, I'm from Saluda. I'm from Saluda, South Carolina. Monster Mo. And Top Chef from...
Out of Columbia.
Yeah. Okay. So how y'all wind up meeting and linking up and stuff?
He came to Columbia, to my people house that's from Saluda. You know, visiting him. We already like been conversing through like, you know, on the phone and stuff like that. And video chatting, like mixing up while they was in the studio, or we might be in the studio. And he was part of the team. You know, great things. I heard all kind of good stuff about him, body to him. He didn't listen to music. My music got out there to fuel the rest of the family, but we call it all together as the family. Because originally I'm KBE. I am KBE. 29138. Okay, this is the family. I'm part of the family. It's like we're open. Like that's all it is. Love. At the end of the day, we our own artists, and there's always gonna be love. But when I met him, boom, we got together. Shit. He heard me. We spit at a little. What we had a freestyle.
Yeah, we had a freestyle.
Yeah, a little freestyle. I had a little session going on with beats. One beat, the boys dropping beats. Fan come through, recorded, shit like that. It was like love. Like we came up with something like, look, boom, I got a beat. And it was quick. Like it happened so damn fast. Like, I got a beat. I'm like, yeah. He played the beat. This when things kind of finally settled down. He played the beat. Like, shit, boom. I'm like, okay. I'm feeling that, you know. Like, he like, see you do something. Like, all right. Like, y'all supposed to go to the studio, you feel me? Like, drop this beat, you know? Yeah. Okay, boom. Just come out with it. Forever, I'ma always be that soldier. Forever. Try me if you want, I'ma show you. Like, you know, it went on for there. Went to the studio.
Shout out to BCL.
Yeah. Shout out to the boys. Yeah, you know.
Cause like Stat G, you know what I'm saying? That's one artist that would have been, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, you know, that's fam, that's part of the team. He wasn't able to be here, but so we, you know, coming to West Columbus to see him. And like he said, he actually happened to pop up because this is my first time meeting him in person. When he popped up and when he popped up, you know what I'm saying, we just linked in. Everything was from there, man, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's what's up. So all three of y'all start working on like a project together in the beginning, or it was just like y'all would just see each other here and there and work with each other when you can, or?
Well, we actually ain't worked on a project yet together, but we made a song together. We came up with a song together and ended up dropping the song. Okay. You know, we actually dropped the song for a project for someone else. You know, Black Cartel Family. That's a movement out of Saluda, South Carolina also, you know what I'm saying? But
name sound familiar.
Yeah.
Who's that? Like, who's over that?
Doug. I don't know if you ever heard of somebody named Doug Page. You know what I'm saying? One of the homies from the town, you know what I'm saying?
He Aiken?
No, he from Saluda. But, you know, that's his movement, you know, and we was doing a favor for him on the project, and he
good
people. He ended up hearing Top Chef, and he was like, man, who is that? You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to do a song for me. So, you know, out of love, we did, you know, a song for him.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Okay. All right. So, Saluda, man. Like, so for those who ain't never been to Saluda, like, give us some kind of rundown about what Saluda, like, how Saluda is.
Well, Saluda, it's a small town, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? The rundown Saluda, we're a small town, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, everybody know each other, of course, you know, small town.
Oh, yeah.
But we known for sports, you know what I'm saying?
So it's a sports town?
We're a sports town, you know what I'm saying? We just won championship in football. Shout out to Saluda Tigers last year, you know what I'm saying? They won the championship. But over the years, we've known for basketball too, but never really could, you know, get over the hump.
Who was y'all rival?
Our rival, Batesburg, Leesville.
Oh, okay.
That's our rival.
Okay.
Yeah, that's our rival.
Okay. What about West Columbia, man?
Oh, man, everything going on in West Columbia, fast life, like anywhere else. But That ain't something I be like into. That dib and dab. I be trying to bring. I'm looking for the bag somewhere I can hustle, somewhere I can gain, somewhere I can capitalize off. Like, and music is my thing. Like, and there's a lot of people out there trying to do something.
Right.
It is, but everybody just can't get on the same page or one accord. Like, but they building up. That's believe. Listen, they building up. Like, and it's on the low. Like, you be seeing more. Like, you is on social media. You gonna be seeing more Columbia, West Columbia. They building up. Like, it's like, and some of them comparing it to Atlanta, some comparing to other places in Florida, but like the artists is big. Like, and I'm telling this, the artists is the only way, and I know the only way we can, cause they making a name in the Carolinas. We got to get outside the Carolinas.
Yeah.
Like the word itself, cause they have so many followers. Like, no one chick just out of a little town, like Gaston or something. You feel me? She 100K followers. Like, I'm looking like, dang. Like, damn, I'm looking at all this on the ground. Like, damn, what the world? I know this girl. Like,
right.
See, in this little town.
Right.
And just loving herself out there. I guess she had nothing else to do or whatever, but she got the numbers, and it's exposure. We just have to expand our mind out of that first stage, right. Or the second stage.
Okay, good. That's
popping.
That's a good one, man. So here's a question though: do y'all feel like the most iconic talent, like from this ever existed, like every artist, athlete, entertainer, whatever, every iconic person, do you think they came from small cities, like small country cities, country towns? Or you think majority of the iconic people was from the big cities?
That's a hard question to answer, because
I mean
it go both ways.
You gotta think about like, okay, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's
Gary, Indiana. It wasn't a known big place.
But in Indiana, that's something.
Yeah.
But that's a. I don't know how.
But you gotta consider, like, even we've been, if you've been in Georgia all your life, you just know Georgia ways.
Right.
So in Indiana or something like that, they have towns just like a Saluda. They have towns like,
I feel what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because I done met a couple people like that's from New York. So in our mind, I'm thinking New York is every place is big cities, towns. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they were like, nah. He was like, man, this shit boring as hell, man. Like, it's a small town in New York. Like, what? Like, what? Right. But it's like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, but what do you, from y'all opinion, do you think most of the iconic come from the South or from the North?
But see, because the reason why I said it's a hard question, because I think people don't be claiming where they really from a lot of times.
That's a good one.
You see what I'm saying? Some people be from
a lot of them from the South.
Yeah,
a lot of them,
but be claiming the big place that they moved to. So,
or reunited. Like,
I mean, and I say I don't know.
Yeah, because that was good. You can answer, because like I said, you wouldn't like. We'll think somebody's from California, New York. You know, something
but
like
then
that.
you hear about, but he's really from here.
Yeah, they in Savannah. They from Savannah. They people from, Batesburg, some shit like that.
Right. But you hear on the music, he been screaming in Atlanta the whole time. But then they be like, oh, nah, he from really here though.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can't say, I don't know.
And why you say South?
Man, because, our roots, man, it's like they'll come up with something that the mainstream has never seen. Yeah, that's why they seem different. Yeah. They seem close, similarity. They only go choose original shit, like, damn, and it's Southern. Like, that Southern twang to it is different. Like, you go out there and say, I always joke with my wife about fried chicken. Fried chicken, oh, you go to New York, because she's from New York. Oh, yeah, you in New York. I'm like, y'all ain't got no fried chicken in New York. Like, they ain't Southern.
Nah, ain't not Southern. Yeah.
Right, when they come out here, they love it. Like, boom, then they tell the other people, nah, they all migrated because of the chicken. And you come down here and blow up, like, blow up from the South.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of people that never experienced the South, they come and love the South. But we from the South, we want to change from the South. So it's like always that we want to be where you want to be, type thing. Yeah, okay. Right. So far as working together as far as the music and stuff. So how's y'all process as far as like getting together, working, like for the Banana Boat song? Like, what was the process of like that whole thing of that, the King, like working on those records? Like, what was your mind state, during that time? Start with the King song.
The King song. Originally, I wrote the song when I was incarcerated. Originally, I had so many songs, they just come to me on a regular, and I don't necessarily like want to strive to. I'm not gonna necessarily go and record it, but I might bring it to thought by listening to instrumentals, because that's all I do is just listen to a bunch of beats, instrumentals, stuff like that, and just make something. But my main focus is one project at a time. So the King, it was already there. It was just, my thing is like what I do, instead of go and write, because I do write, I'm just building a lot of words and stuff in my head. So with the King, I was building it up in my head. I did it in my bed. Came out here and heard a beat, because that's how I do. I got so much music in my head. If I hear any beat, I then have a song for it. Like,
yeah, I be like that. I be like that.
And who made the King beat?
I did. No. The King beat, bro made the King beat. Willie. Shout out to the big homie.
So how you met Willie? How y'all want to link it with Willie?
Through Stacks.
Well, Willie my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we've been working. So me and him, we've been in the mud together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So you know what I mean?
So everything connects and links
everything linked up. Everything. It really from Willie reaching out to people. You know what I'm saying? He reached out to Stack. And once him and Stack started working together, it was like, okay. He team now, you know what I'm saying? He with us now, you know what I'm saying? So, went from there, and then when we started going to, because Stack moved to West Columbia, and once Stack moved to West Columbia, I was like, let's go holler at Stack, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what he up to. And me and him, you know what I'm saying? And when I met him, I was like, whoa. Because I had heard Stack do some song, and when I heard Stack do a song, it wasn't with him. It was with Major. So when we came up there, I was going there to meet Major, you know what I'm saying, another cat, you know what I'm saying, they were around their way, you know what I'm saying. He went around, but he pulled up.
And they all part of the team.
And so when we started kicking his shit, I was like, whoa, like,
yes, sir.
He sound different, like, he got you know what I'm saying. Different. Plus he got the different style with him, and I'm like, whoa, who is this? So I'm like, Stack, man, you came up here and got around some good people, bro.
Facts.
And everything just mixed in the pot together like that.
Okay. And so the King, you said after you got the beat from Willie.
After I got the beat from Willie, I got down to I presented the stats, like, bro, all I got is one verse to it. Like, let's do a song together. You got fan base, I got fan base. That's all I thought about.
Right.
At this moment, let's build a fan base.
Right.
Boom. Like, your number's doing better than mine. My number might be doing better than yours, but when we all in different spots, you come from out of Saluda. Yeah. I'm dealing with people over in Columbia, West Columbia, and North and Swansea, because that's all 803. All that 803. Lexington, Richland, that's 803.
Yeah.
Some separate, but it's all 803. Right. It's big. It's big.
803 is big as hell.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. It's big.
All right, so I've been all over. I got the song done. He dropped this verse. We going over. He dropped this verse. We went to the studio, laid it down. The man mastered and mixed it for us. Like, all right, I'm sending to it. He sent it to us. I'm like, so what you gonna do? So we just start promoting it, dropping love, what them thrillers is, Triller.
Yeah.
So we dropped doing that, promoting on Instagram and on Facebook, and it kind of, I ain't gonna say it died off. I was just now focused, like you said, I was in a rush, I was focused on the next song instead of promoting this song properly.
Properly, right.
Right. Properly, right. And I failed that part, but I learned from that shit. And
so the Banana Boat song, what was your idea with coming up with that record right there?
Man,
I caught that performance. Y'all performed at the DJ Hayes show. Was it DJ Hayes?
That was a DJ. Yeah.
DJ Hayes. Yeah, DJ Hayes. Yeah.
Man, I came up with that song. When I came up with that song, I don't know what the hell I be thinking. I ain't gonna, but listen, for real, I don't know, and I'm gonna tell you why. It got some meaning behind it. It ain't like, oh, mine just water. No, it got some meaning behind it. Like, bro, when I say, bro, And that what motherfuckers say once I done tell her, like, damn, boy, what the hell you been thinking? Like, I be in the debt with the thought because I was at a quiet place, then isolated and shit like that day. So my mind out there. So tunes in my head. Nah. I thought about, what's that little, how that really go? It was a little riddle that kept coming to me. I was in lockup. Na. Feed your mama, na. Feed 5 for fana.
Yeah.
Na. Feed better. You know how that shit go?
Yeah.
Nana, man. Like that, you feel me? So,
Yeah.
and I was just, I done, like, twing it, put my little thing on it. Like, banana bowl full of dope. Feed me in the homie banana bowl full of dope. Feed me in the homie banana bowl full of dope. Feed me in the homie banana.
I'm saying you gotta be a creative motherfucker, just where you can just mix everyday life things into a situation, but also, Jeezy was real good at that when he first came out. He was real good, simple, but he simplified things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cocaine white like cotton balls, like
right though. But it made you. But get what? Then he done. Man, you right though, yo.
Bro, he dumbed it down.
He dumbed it down.
He dumbed it down,
but then it made it so hot though.
Yeah, he dumbed it down
so hot,
because he made it easy for the minority and the majority to catch on, understand, deliver in it. He made it right where it drawed everyone's attention.
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah, because you got to think, it's a lot kind of harder. Okay, if you're in the club, when you think of music, okay, a lot of people that has no style get ignored, okay, because they have an intellectual way of trying to explain it, Right. Say that same line with the white cotton balls,
Mm-hmm.
A sophisticated or a person that has some type of creative thought will put it in a form, but they put it in a lyrical art form for the art.
Right.
But it confuses the crowd, because if you just break that down, with the bleaching water scientifically mixed down to the cotton balls as I stripped down or some shit, you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But then you have a Jeezy, cocaine white like cotton balls. You're like, oh man, cotton balls is white.
Right.
And it's simplified, but then he's putting it on the form. You can flow more to that more than you have to sit down and listen to this. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how the dynamics of music and just changes things up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
And he started his own trend when he did that.
Right.
Yeah, but creativity, that what the fuck.
Yeah, because I looked at, man, I was looking at like that was the most creative thing at the time, man.
His style, like the way he was delivering.
That was the most creative thing at the time.
Was like laid back, but it's jumping at the same time, like damn. Like,
so let me ask you a question. So if a label come to you and offer you a $2 million contract right now, but you don't have no creative rights, no creative control of your character, of your art, artistic, meaning that a label has the most to tell you, like, okay, we want top shelf, we want you to wear chains, all the way to your stomach, we want you to wear the low haircut, with the dreads hanging on the side, we want this type of look for you, whatever. Would you sign that deal?
Man, for
$2 million, but you got no creative control.
Nah, I wouldn't sign.
2 million.
But it'd be hard to turn it down. But I wouldn't sign because, you know what I'm saying, you could be signing the shit.
Then that it would be hard once they start giving this description. I'd have been like,
I ain't signing no shit. That I ain't for. Because once you sign and say, yeah, I'll take the 2 million for they to have the creative control, you saying, if they want you to kiss a man in the video, you gonna do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You signed the contract.
No creative.
So hell no, I ain't gonna sign that, bro. There's gonna be some shit with that.
You be fucked up.
Nah.
What?
I can't take that.
Right.
Nah, I couldn't take that.
So one more. I got another question. I ask everybody on this interview. Okay. If someone tells you, okay, I'm gonna give you $20 million to spend in a day. If you can spend $20 million in a day, I'm going to give you $30 million for your pocket, for you to have. So that means in $20 million, you got to spend it in a day, but you can't have nothing in your name, nothing in your possession from that $20 million, but you got to be able to show what you spent $20 million on. Can y'all do that?
Hell yeah.
You can spend $20 million
Yeah, I can do that.
Hell yeah.
In a day?
In a day, nah.
No, that's the thing.
Hold up. In order to get the $30 million?
To get $30 million... It's like as soon as you spend the $20 million, you show, okay, I spent this on this and this and that. I'm gonna give you $30 million when you keep in your pocket.
Oh yeah, $20 million in a day.
Yeah.
It can be done.
It can be done.
I can do
I
it.
can do it.
I can do it.
There's gonna be a lot of shit, but I'm gonna be buying a lot of cars.
But
No, it can't be in your name. That's the thing about it. It can't be in your name. But it can be done though.
Listen,
I
can buy a car for my sister, right?
You can do whatever you want, but $20 million it's not as easy as you think it is.
But
there's only so much time in the day.
It's 24 hours.
It's 24 hours. So that means from 7 that morning to the next 7 that morning, you got to spend $20 million.
I can do it.
You can do it.
Cause
you got to think about traveling. You got to think about all type of expenses, all type.
I got it so forth for what I spent $20 million on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could do it easy.
I can do it now. I'm sitting here thinking about the things I'm doing. I'm gonna buy something that's hot. I'm gonna buy a business. That might.
I could do it.
But who you gonna put the business in? Can't be in your name.
I got family.
But you family. So that's another thing. So I asked people that because it gave them a lot of mixed answers on it. Some people were like, well, I'm just gonna spend $20 million on family. They were like, one person like, I'm gonna give everybody in my family, $1 million and this and this and this and that. I said, well, you didn't spend it.
You did. You gave it away.
You gave it away. So he gave it away. He gave it away. So like I said, it's a trick question, but it's also.
But what if you buy? Well, I see what you're saying.
Right.
You know what I do?
But if I'm buying a car,
I tell you,
for somebody else, I still bought the car.
So you got. Reason I asked that, okay, yeah, you buy the car, so that's like, okay, if you buying a car
or a business,
yeah, I'm saying you invest into the business, but I'm saying who you got to have it in their name for one, and then it's all about what type of business are you investing. So if you're gonna invest the whole $20 million in one business,
you gotta be spending $20 million.
Yeah, you spend $20 million.
But yeah, that's the thing I be trying to do. So buy a business for $20 million. What business I can buy for $20 million?
That would
be my whole other thing. Hustle.
You saying, but it opens up.
But I'll be trying to buy little cars too on the side now.
Thank you.
I ain't thinking. I already got it.
You already got it. So you got it.
I got it. You know what I do?
Okay.
I go to both of the flea markets. We got flea markets like in Lexington. Both of the flea markets, $10 million a piece. I ain't put my name on. How my name won't even be on no paperwork. I'm buying up all y'all shit. Like I'm buying up all y'all shit. Now hold it. Keep it here. Cool. Y'all paying fees. Y'all paying rent. Yeah. Y'all paying them folks whatever fee to have a bench. That's cool. But I'm buying up all y'all shit. Right. I'm putting money in your pocket. But you continue working. Right. I'm going to continue buying up all your shit because the money going to keep flipping itself. Right. But I'm only going to get 10%. Y'all keep the rest. Now, give me my $30 million because I'm finna do some whole other shit over here. I'm gonna do some other shit over here. I just want 10% off that shit y'all doing. You keep 80, pay your fee, take care of y'all family. Yeah. Flip that shit.
See, that
was smart too.
That was smart. Like I said, there's different ways you do it. Like I said, you could now instead of giving, you can buy them a house. You can buy them a house. So you can buy if you got 12 cousins, that's 12 million going right there. But
listen, time. You talking about time in that day to go do all this.
Right.
You gotta come on, meet me or get a realist and all this shit here.
It's not easy. You think you can.
Your phone will die trying to get off.
You can try.
Sometimes take days to process a lot of that stuff too.
Right.
So you hear right though.
Right.
I mean,
you can't do out the blue just do some shit.
That's a hard thing
to do. So if people try though, they'll try. Cause either way you think about it, you like even if I do go this route, I still have to. It might take 6 hours to get here, so that's 6 hours going out my day. You know what I'm saying that I can do unless you're gonna be doing some online shopping, but there's a credit limit on that shit. So it's like you can only do so much online shopping.
Yeah, right.
So
all that shit.
Right. So man, so with the music, man, what changes do y'all feel like that's going on in music, like than what it used to be back in the day? Because I know y'all been doing music for a while. Like, where do you see some changes in music where you feel like is for good and for bad?
Well, where I see it is like back in the 90s, early 2000s. It was you had to be able to flow.
Right.
Yeah, you gotta be able to rap, man.
Well, you get roasted as hell.
You can't, all that shit they doing now. If somebody would have bust out trying to do a lot of that shit, you'd have got clown.
Hell yeah.
And booed. You know what I'm saying? So
that's fact.
That's one thing, but
facts.
I can't knock nobody that's open doors for somebody.
Right.
Yeah, all this came to this. I don't think I say different is the record sales. You know, we were buying CDs now. We don't even think about going to the store buying CDs no more. Right. We downloading everything, so.
We actually losing money as an artist. Because you got to think, man, it's like, you look at the network streams from Spotify.
I feel like that too.
Yeah. About the money.
Yeah.
We're losing money, man, because it's like we got away from the things that you drop, Top Shelf drop a CD back in the day, like I said, in the 90s, it was $15 a CD.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
$15 a CD when it first dropped, especially if you hot.
Hell yeah.
Your shit number one, but you paying for that.
Like how like a lot of people independent now, if the game was still with the city days,
be eating.
A lot of people be eating, and a lot of people wouldn't be eating that is eating.
Right.
Because a lot of people just eating out this
the
online thing. But a lot of people see these wouldn't be getting bought for that $15. Like, I feel like.
Right.
If it
a lot of people
out,
wouldn't be doing having the success they have if the game wouldn't change. So I can't knock the game because it's easier to get on now.
Right.
Than it was then.
Right. That's true.
That's the disadvantages and advantages. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah.
But that's what I think about. Whether how it come out, how it looking, because I love music. I be listening to some whole other stuff while I listen to something that's trashy or he could have done better. But my whole thing is I respect them and salute them on the level, like, because look what he's taking the time and the effort in making a video. He putting something out there. He went in the studio. Right. He put his time. He took time out of his other life to get in here and make it.
Right.
Like you got some out there with money that he got bread from somewhere. I don't know. I wouldn't even take a guess. I don't care. Right. And they invest in, okay, let's shoot a video whether we white boys sounding like this or whether we want to whatever, like, boom, show off money is whack, but it's like, damn, the time and quality. He want to put himself out there for a passion. Whether it's real or not, you doing something that I love.
Right.
You feel me? Like, whatever. But yeah, a big difference. But I respect it. Like, change it up.
Yeah.
But recover them. I don't necessarily agree with a lot of shit.
But I like the old.
I'm original. I'm on some original gangster shit.
Right.
I like what the game used to be.
I did too, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Big time.
But you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
social media, man.
Big old time.
But I wish social media was kind of back then. I wish social media was back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying?
I honestly, man, when it comes to me, I kind of hate social media. I hate it on the strength. I hate social media on the strength of it took away a lot of people's imagination. It takes imagination because, you got to think back then, before social media, before internet, like our parents made us go outside, force us to play. Yeah. Forces to go out and you outside.
All that,
you ain't had no, back in the day, our only excitement was if you ain't had no trampoline, no basketball goal, no swing set in the yard, you got to come up with some type of imagination.
Now you're going to be riding bikes. You're going to be riding
bikes. So I used to fix bikes and shit.
You might got a video game though back then.
I used to be on video games a lot too. Like Sega and shit like that. But yeah, man, the imagination is gone because it's like now, kids now growing up now, they don't have it where they can go outside with friends and do shit and have fun, play outside football, basketball, different things like that, skinning up their knee and shit. Like they're not experiencing that as much as we did compared because it's
most going digital.
Everything's digital, so it's
digital. Like,
bro, they having. You seen the baby in the tub?
The baby in the tub.
It's a baby in the tub. Basically, it's a fucking parent. A parent putting a doll in a fake tub and just putting balls around it. And the video got 348 million views. Just kids sitting down watching somebody else play with a toy.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, my daughter be killing me with it. I'm like, only thing you doing is watching them do the shit you do every day. They're playing on the playground.
Love that.
You want to go play on the playground? Turn this shit off. It's running up the damn bill.
I don't know if that's genius or that just.
But that's my baby though.
It's crazy where it's just like who takes out the time and film someone playing, a grown person playing with a doll. Seriously, bro. Like, come on, like that ain't. I don't know if it's. I don't know, man. It's like I don't know.
And they be want to watch that.
They watch it,
and I be
bro.
like, how do you sit here and look at that?
Why?
Like I couldn't, like I was a kid.
I guess you know
any
something.
Kind of cartoon
Just thinking
like
about
that,
it,
or
it's
anything came
more of
on
like,
TV like that, I
okay,
ain't
instead
wanna
of
see that.
us, because of the crime rate is outrageous.
Mm-hmm.
Or was once upon a time, it still is.
Yeah.
On the low, whether you're watching this, it's outrageous. It's getting ridiculous. So it's like, okay, we're gonna take this here. What they was doing or used to doing is causing problems. Kids can't even be out because it ain't safe for kids.
Right.
Boom. Now we're gonna take it from here to put it digital. We're gonna let them watch other kids have fun, and it's interesting.
Right.
If they can be in, if it's like, say for example, oh y'all got a curfew, y'all gotta be inside. Okay, what else they gonna do? If they now we're gonna put some on TV for children because they can't be outside because it's not necessarily safe, and all that shit catching their attention, all this shit, everything. Like I'm like, damn, this ain't what we watching.
What is he watching?
Like, and then it's with like a hand camera.
Right, yeah. It don't even be no. It don't even be no focus and nothing like that.
Like, okay, and it's live. It's
But it
everywhere.
be mainly
viral.
And it should be viral.
it be their favorite cartoon, and they be having characters from their favorite cartoons. See, when they type in their favorite cartoon, it pops up.
Yeah.
For one, see the person that put it on YouTube, they smart enough to have the title of it. What they gonna type in if they want to see the actual
thing.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you know they still have play with toys and all that on with it too though. But once they see it that first time, it's like they be wanting to see it. And I'm like, my baby watching. I'm like, I be asking like, you really be watching it? Like I asked her that last week. Like, baby, you really be watching that?
Yeah.
She love it though.
All right, so how y'all feel about the voting and all this other stuff that's going on right now in the world about everybody trying to get everybody to vote?
It's important. It's important to get out and vote. Okay. If you know, it's important. And it's important to vote in the right places. Not just the president.
Right.
It's important to vote in the other places that count too.
That's governed the community. Even though at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
But president,
that's just being trail, like on trails. I don't give, and because it's a lot of bullshit, and I had time to really just view this shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of bullshit. Like, it's a lot of throw off diversions and shit, which I'm cool with as long as it ain't affecting me and my family. And I think about others though. That's why I'm trying to do that's why I'm doing what I need to be doing now with this music.
Right.
You know, get mama out the hood after buying her twin Benzes. I know she's gonna love that.
All right.
You know, get from rhyme whatever that ain't right.
Right.
As close to a rat, like, you know, it's bigger. Politics is like, yeah, vote, but me personally, I don't feel like the people is getting what they need. I don't feel like people is really getting like, oh yeah, y'all, you want us to vote, but at the same time, is it counting?
Right.
That stuff I kind of think about.
I mean, because
I ain't gonna tell no one.
Right.
I ain't gonna tell. Oh, don't vote. I ain't protesting.
Right.
Like, all right, that's fine. You know?
I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, I mean, we all can vote, but at the end of the day, they're gonna put in office who they want to put in office.
Yeah.
A
lot of shit controlled, but
it's controlled.
That's cool, but
I mean, because you guys, I mean,
long as that shit ain't
they're gonna put in office who they want to put in office. Like, it just at the end of the day, we all know who runs the government, so it ain't us.
Yeah.
See, the way it's not
us.
I mean,
the way I look at it,
it's supposed to be us.
How the guy
I'm gonna put it like that.
Yes,
it's supposed to be the people.
Right.
We do.
Right.
The mass that moves mountains.
Cause even that prison mind state, like the prison mind state is the truest shit, because it's like, in all actuality, I've never been to prison, but I've talked to a lot of people that been to prison, and I watch a lot of prison documentaries. But but I never experienced. But just on the strength, it's common sense where I know what the lifestyle is, if you could just look on the outside and see that the prisoners really run the prison. Right. There's more of them than guards. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing you can do if these motherfuckers get mad and like, we finna kill every guard in this bitch. What can you do? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of them don't walk around with guns because they can't. Because they easily get that shit taken from them. You know what I'm saying? So
you got like 25 guards to 2,400 inmates.
What?
And it's one guard per post.
Right. And then it's like, you got
a whole 400 people in the dorm per officer.
Right. So you got to think of the world. It's more of us than militant people. More than government people. It's more us. And so you can't really do when the massive come together with things. But reason that it's so hard for us to get people in seatings because our masses is separated. You got some black people that it's not on what other black people on. That's just facts. They got more to lose for that shit. They got businesses, they got different things, they got housing, they got kids, different things like that. So they're not looking at that aspect the way we're looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never have that complete where all black people stand together and rah, rah, rah. Right. It'll never be that because on the strength, the reason that because it won't be a good balance of the world. It's always going to be some yays and some nays.
Y'all gonna have that.
And no matter what you say, do to these people, that's the balance of the world. Cause just imagine a world where just everything is good. Can you live in a world where everything is good?
I mean,
think about it.
I actually know what.
Think about
me
it.
and my wife,
it'd be happy, man.
You know what? I gotta be true about some shit. Like me and my wife, that's what we like. That's like our thing that we be having. That's like a big conversion that we have. We converse about that a lot, like balance. And my mindset is like, man, everything good, everything will be good. Just chill out, everything will be good, everything okay. And you don't know it ain't. I mean, at times, but I understand it's the duality.
Right.
You know, you can't have one without the other.
Right, got to. Yeah, that way up.
You know.
So that's why I say it's like the way of the world. When I tell people, like, it's like when the people like when you speak negative, when you say black people, all black people can't get together. That's just facts. That's science. It's just science of the world because of the strength of you're not going to have everybody. Okay, that's just like for instance, if everything is good, that means everything that comes out black is popular.
Right.
Everything black comes out
Where's
popular.
The fan base?
Where's nothing? There's like no debates. There's no more debates. There's no more arguments. There's no more nothing. Like everything is good. So, but it will never be right. It'll be, and then on top of that, you won't be able to experience what it really. You ain't have to go through anything to win a championship if you play basketball because you ain't take no losses. So it's like you always just having a win. Them championships gonna get boring as fuck sooner or later. like you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta experience some type of life.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Phil. Facts. That's a fact. That's gonna be so boring. You be like,
God damn, bro.
Damn.
Like, what challenge that learn this bitch, bro? Like it's it. I mean, but I feel like you do got to take some losses in order to appreciate the win at some point. Like, you know, even with us, like trying to get a deal or trying to get noticed, that's L's in that.
Oh yeah,
a lot of L's. Right. So when you do get the time,
take more losses.
Right.
Footwork, putting in work, getting to your destination,
just hope you
making
get that
this happen,
win.
trying to get this done, going somewhere, and just doing the show like. That's how I think about it. But I look at the betterment, exposure. Right. Go to a show, don't win, exposure. Go to a show, win. I done went to shows and blew them away. Right. Walked away with a bag, you know, and it was like, boom, okay, the exposure. But shit, I lost in some sort of way, but I don't look at the L's. Right. Even though it's bad, that's the bad that's going on. Right. I done accept that shit, been accepted it. Right. I'm prepared to either lose or win, but the exposure, they heard me. Yeah. You feel me? Somebody go goddamn out of this crowd, this 100 people, I'm gonna get 20 of them. Right. Yeah. To download my shit.
Right. Yeah. See, man, that's a good idea. I'm glad you said that, bro, because that's a lot of artists don't look at it like that. Right. Like you have some that get pissed if they lose. Like, how you thought you was going to beat 120 people?
That's hard.
That's hard. That's hard. 120 people? Like, bro,
4 hours to perform.
Yeah.
You been there the whole 4 hours. Right. You been waiting 4 hours to perform.
You done ate at McDonald's. You done come back.
You know what I'm saying?
The vibe is gone.
And gone.
And then you might have an artist, like, you probably had a move you gonna do, and motherfucking already did it, and you like, God damn, I gotta go on some other shit. He done took my shit.
All
kind of shit. Like, damn, man. Hey, bro, you good? You like, damn, I ain't want to leave you here, bro. Like, I know you waiting on your prize when you win this shit. You got 30 niggas with you, and you sound like nothing.
Right.
I felt sorry for them, man, because they had, like, you couldn't win if you left. Like, if you left, you wouldn't have, like, won. So it's like, damn, see, I gotta stay here, watch everybody. And there's 40 other artists after me. I gotta watch 40 people. And then, like you said, one of the groups had 9 songs they performed. 9 songs.
The whole mix. Yeah. The whole
lying. I'm not lying. Like, they just kept coming. It's like, I swear, each song, like 3 more just piled on stage with them. So it was like, it was awesome. So it's like,
it was like that.
Hell yeah.
Bro, listen, bro, they had so many artists. I thought crazy, the whole man. A came through. Like,
man, it was crazy. I was in there. It was crazy.
Yeah. And get that, but that. I mean, don't get me wrong. They go to show all the talent. Mm-hmm. Everybody who want this light, and some it ain't for them.
Right.
It's not. You following, then that's everywhere you go. That ain't just here. That ain't just there. That's everywhere you go. It ain't for them. You got some just want to be seen or want everybody to know who they is. They don't give a fuck about that fame. Right. You feel me? Right. But I'm smart enough to know when to make a right decision and when not to. And I'm not just gonna make it by myself. I got my wife. Right. You feel me? Or pretty much her. Right. Because hell, she go, whether I want to hear that shit or not, she gonna tell me. Like, I don't give a fuck. You gotta hear this shit anyway. Right. Some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Okay. Cool. All right, so man, what upcoming projects y'all got coming up?
Well, I'm about to pretty much this. I'm promoting this, but I have this. What I was telling them in there is called OM. Like OM. Okay. You know, and how I'm gonna really lay it down is I'm gonna put in 5 songs on the mixtape. You know, that's all you get is 5 because they really. 5 songs.
Only 5.
Only 5 songs. But don't get me wrong, I'm still promoting this mixtape I have going on now. That's just further down the line project because this here is gonna make some shit. I need this out. You know, I need this mixtape out. Carolina Red, Tasha. I need this mixtape out. Mm-hmm. You know. So.
Oh, okay.
But the OM stands for Original Man.
Original Man.
Okay.
Okay. Original Man. So what made you come up with
it? I don't know, man. Like, I love myself, but I ain't like on no high horse shit. Because everybody know how I am. Like, I'm more of boosting the spirit, giving everybody energy.
Yeah. Okay.
Cause that's like you said, ain't nothing I don't. One of them, I'm always, and I felt like that. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, like, bro, like, you know, I was incarcerated, like, I felt like that, like, boom, I done been on different yards, and when everybody hit me, it's like, damn, man, I'm just tired of, you know, winning, and I did. That was like, damn, like my style was different from everyone that I ran to. Like, you had guys that was hot, and you know. And my inspiration was from one of my homeboys who drugged me, like on some battle and stuff, like drugged the dog crap out of me. I mean, he drugged me because he was like, listen, and he inspired me. You know, he inspired me, and he know who he is. Shout out Lil Flip, you know, that my people, but you know, out of Columbia. But he, damn, got out there, a bunch of people, his goddamn crowd. We go back and forth. I hit on the beat, but the shit, it wasn't like, he was like the fucking Jay-Z. I mean, not Jay-Z, he was like Jeezy. He was like Jeezy. His style, it was speaking to all the crowd, but in a metaphorical way. Yeah. And it was like, damn, and you feel me? I had the songs, I had the hits, or you know, whatever. I had the style, I had the flavor. Yeah. But it was missing something. It was missing the twine. You feel me? The make the light really shine. You feel me? Like, I'm there, but that's what he had. But he wasn't consistent. He just like, bro, I just read. That's all he told me. Like, bro, I read, and I knew he came and hollered at me after the shit. Like, damn, I ain't felt bad. Like, all right, whatever, boo, you did your shit. He was like, my Holly got shit. Read, keep writing. And I'm like, I read urban novels. Read everything. Yeah. Get it in your hand. Read it whether you like it or not. But you make your own opinion. You see through the bullshit, whatever. Not like magazine shit, you know. But cause I ain't on no movie star type shit or one. I ain't never been the type nigga looking through some shit. Like if I look through the goddamn XXL, like okay, boom. I'm looking at these DJs. I'm looking at this and that. I'm trying to preparate myself when I come out. Like okay, with this new shit. You got a fat ass, but damn. I'm gonna have her in my video. I was like, damn, man, I gotta have this in my video. You feel me?
Right.
Shit like that. Day.
Right.
Read, and that's what I did. Every time I got fucked up, go to lock up, reading books, all kind of shit. Got the web, like I enhanced my vocabulary and I kept writing.
Right.
That's where I really fucked up because I had a problem, struggle with writing. Like long time ago when I first started want to write and shit. I was in the county then. Struggling with writing, couldn't get that shit together. Freestyle, and
a lot of people be like that. Be thinking I can't write, man. I just freestyle.
That was so long ago.
But they don't be trying to push it, trying to write though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So because everybody's style, everybody, Tupac wrote, Biggie freestyle. You know what I'm saying? But both of them still was lethal at what they both did as far as on the lyrical aspect. So Monster Mo, what made you come up made you come up with Monster Mo?
Well, you know what I'm saying? It was like I was at a stage where like I'm in high school and I'm getting on, like we had come up with a song, we did a song for my homeboy that died. And it kind of blew up in that town because he was a well-known dude, you know what I'm saying? He's same age as me. But he died when he was like, probably 14. But he was well-known, like at that age, like the hood loved him.
Popular as hell.
School loved him. Teachers loved him. And like everybody just loved him. And he bad as hell.
That's crazy.
But you know what I'm saying? Teachers love him like hell.
It be the one that the most popular ones like that wind up dying
in school,
young
you know what I'm saying?
Like
you know what I'm saying?
Wild shit happened.
But teachers still love him. He was just one of a kind type shit. So we kind of got known with the song. So as I got known, it was like my confidence got up more. Because, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to be known. And that was a definite goal for me to be known in the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was definitely a goal for me. So, like, when I reached that, it was like, okay. And as I got come, I was like, hold up, man. Because my name, Mo, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Monster Mo. Like, I felt like I was turning into a monster. And, you know what I'm saying, I'm working on Life of a Monster right now, you know what I'm saying? I got a sing out Rain, called Rain. You know what I'm saying? Go get it on all platforms, you know what I'm saying? Spotify.
What the song Rain about?
It's about, you know what I'm saying, me being out in the rain, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like in life, it been a time where everybody been in that stage where they felt like they was in the rain.
Yeah.
Just felt like they was, like, motherfucker just shitted on it. It was like, damn, man, I'm out here in this rain. Where the fuck I'm gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Everybody felt like that once upon a time in their life. So me doing music, I'm the type of dude is be trying to come up with concepts that I feel like people gonna hear and be like, oh man, I love that shit.
Yeah, they can relate to it.
Man, I love that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of how that come around. Cause you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was years of my life where I was in the rain. And I was at a time where I was doing good. But it seemed I was doing very good. Everything great for me. It seemed like then it kind of, I came back down and I was like, hold up, whoa, this shit ain't all sweet.
Yeah.
And then that just scrubbed back to my times where I was out in the rain. Cause there were times I literally was out in the rain. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, where the hell I'm gonna go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a terrible feeling, boy.
It's a terrible feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like, be like that right there, but it be like, oh boy, this shit come through. It been times, you know what I'm saying, man, you know, been rough time for me. Time I spent night in the damn washing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nowhere to go for night. I spend the night in the washing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So people don't understand what I'm feeling inside when I come with this music.
Right.
I'm feeling like a monster for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Right.
But, you know.
Yeah, man. Like, I totally relate to shit. I totally relate to, like, you know what you're saying. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went through, at my rough low one time, it was some years back before I even got married or anything. Shit, I'm talking about, we rated up some likes for like a whole year. Because back in the day, you could turn a meter upside down. And then put it up at the thing. And my partner and them had turned the meter up and did that shit there. Cause we all was roommating in the spot. But shit, man, it was like during that time, boy, it was like, you in a small town. I'm from Vidalia, Georgia. So you from a small town like that, like the biggest job is like train, Toomey, something like that. Like the warehouse job, like $13. That's a lot of money in that town.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That time.
Right.
You know, if
people looking at that, man, I got a job 13 so I don't
they
know.
like,
you good now.
You got a good job.
Yeah, you got a Savannah Augusta, that ain't shit.
Right.
That ain't
shit.
That ain't shit. So yeah, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. You had to relate to them, work them fast food jobs and restaurant jobs, $8-9 an hour.
Man.
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah.
Imagine a plant job getting that though. Working in a plant job, busting your ass, getting about $8 an hour. Man, you be sick. You be getting your
might well go ahead and be
like, man, hold up, man. Like,
don't be on child support.
I'm working all like
you hurt,
man. Like,
so you really don't have too many options but to do whatever you have to do.
And that's
about real labor too.
And that's another thing. I'm glad you said it because a lot of artists get. A lot of artists, you have to be strong-minded to be an artist. You just do music. You gotta be strong-minded because of the strength of you're gonna have so much obstacles to get through. A lot of people
gonna hate you.
Yeah, motherfuckers hate you for
Some
one.
people gonna love you.
And then you're gonna get lost in the work system. What I mean by lost in the work system, man, is like, okay, so like you might be dope as fuck. You dope as fuck. Y'all got he got dope. We got his beats, y'all, but y'all all working at this warehouse. Some of y'all might be on child support, some of you don't. So you already know, like you said, your warehouse job is $9. You working 40 hours a week, sometimes even more. So you know that mandatory overtime shit kicks in. When that shit kicks in, so you got to work all those hours in. During them time you working all the hours, you got bills you got to pay. You know what I'm saying? So you got to accumulate. Okay, I need to work at least 50, 60 hours this week to pay this. To make some extra money to pay this bill. But now I'm lost in the system because now I'm missing out on opportunities on my music, far as shows and just other opportunities that I could promote my music because I got to be in this motherfucker working to pay my bill.
Right.
So a lot of artists got lost in that system too, as far as the work system.
Right.
So and then a lot of women destroy a lot of artists by either having 100 kids or some shit. And now he got to work to take care of the kids. Or she made him choose music over, music or her. Music or her.
I got you my music, baby. I'm sorry. But now my kid though. Now.
Right.
When it comes to a kid,
right. So I'm saying, artists have to go through a lot of obstacles, a lot of sacrifices that artists have to do that a lot of people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So I know exactly where you're coming from. You say that stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool, man. All right, so man, before we slide off on NewbieVeT, man, is there any love y'all want to shout out?
Shout out to my wife for supporting me through all my music. All of it, like, if I had a show and people didn't show up who I expected she would be. Shout out to Fifi, working with her, management, she doing what she doing, busting her tail. That's respect, that love. Love you. Stat G, he was supposed to be here. He here, cause we here. So all the team here, we all here. 29318. So we here. So we up in the building. It's all love. Shout out to my mom and my daddy. Shout out to the world. You know what it is. Talk shit up in the building. Look out. Love you. Check me out. You.
Yeah, and I want to shout out, man. I want to shout out to my family, of course. You know what I'm saying. I want to shout out, to my man, Boo Gutter. You know what I'm saying? He here with us, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him because, you know what I'm saying? He been working hard to make a lot of things happen, you know what I'm saying? I want to, shout him out, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Good Son, you know what I'm saying? Free Good Son. You know what I mean? I want to shout out to all the artists from Saluda. You know what I'm saying? Sloppy Way, Band Zay, J. Kells. You know what I'm saying? Ty Blanca. You know what I'm saying? My man 13. You know what I'm saying? Killer B. 5-Star to P. Young Low. The whole 445 squad on the team. I want to shout out every artist. You know what I'm saying? Queen. I want to shout out every artist and salute. You know what I'm saying? Like every artist. Some of y'all if I forget your name, you know, don't look at me crazy.
Oh, yeah,
I said all y'all from Salute now.
Yeah.
I want to shout out everybody from Salute. You feel what I'm saying?
$1 Million Association, big deal. If one for you.
Shout out to South
Motivation,
Carolina Black.
Carolina,
you know what I'm saying?
Columbia, West Columbia, Dixiana, Swansea,
Shout out
goddamn,
to
Gadsden, goddamn, everywhere. We all up in here. Sugar Hill, motherfucking Dog Bang, 803,
Shout out to my
803,
man
803,
Willie Wise
803.
also. Shout out to BCF. You know what I'm saying? Black Cartel.
Oh, Casey. Shout out to you, boy, Pocomo. Chirac.
Shout out to Boss Hannah also in Greenwood, man.
What's your name?
Boss Hannah.
Boss Hannah.
Yeah, shout out to Boss Hannah. He been doing this thing. I see you, nigga. Shout out to Boss Hannah.
803, man. 803, man.
Okay, how can they find y'all on social media?
Look me up. Top Shelf, Carolina Bread, Empire, Facebook, Instagram, Kwame Chef Rule, goddamn Snap. You can find me. Just look me up.